Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Planet Build. And yes, welcome back to another episode of Willow Grove. This is part 8, and in today's video we're going to continue work on the Lost Aquarium coaster. Now, in the last video we did about 95% for this coaster, which is basically the whole backyard of this Neon District area, which was reserved for the Lost Aquarium coaster. We got a lot of water elements, we get some nice pink and purple trees and flowers over in this section. We get some fish, everything to create the illusion that this is a Lost Aquarium somewhere on another planet. And that theming is the thing that we're going to continue for this coaster, to create for this coaster, and that will be in the front side. And in today's video we're going to fully complete and cover this front side facade for the Lost Aquarium coaster, but also the queue on the inside. And one last thing that we're also going to create, and also fits perfectly with the Lost Aquarium theming, is we're going to make a pixel art mural over on this section. Now, in the end of the video, I'm definitely going to do a night and daytime POV of the ride, of the Lost Aquarium coaster, and I'm going to showcase the completed facade for our Lost Aquarium coaster as well. So, a lot of things to do. Let's just go ahead and start that speed build section, and I'm going to see you guys afterwards, where we're going to review all the things that we did so far for the Neon District area, and mostly for our Lost Aquarium coaster. So here we are again, back in the Neon District area, and man, how proud I am to actually complete this facade over here. This was a tough one, and in the end I took a little bit more time to add some more detail that you may have not seen in the speed build, just to speed up the process of completing this facade, but also trying to figure out what things I can add more for this facade. So let's just go ahead and see what we built in today's video and how this facade actually looks like, and also how this ride looks like, the queue, the viewing point that I created inside this building, but also the ride itself by riding it in day and night time. Just one small thing, and that's all the way over here on the right, which is actually not completed yet. This will be the exit for our Lost Aquarium attraction, but tomorrow, and I do need to check this, yeah, it's June 30th, the next update will come for Planet Coaster, and that will also come with the option to have a onboard photo opportunity. So this little room over here is reserved for my photo shop, or the shop where you can buy your onboard or on-ride photos. So that will be created later. But man, how happy am I with this? Look at this. And I did find out, and I'm going to show that in nighttime, that I think I found some limits in the game where you cannot put that many spotlights together, because this is just a wall piece of almost 2800 modern wall lights, which all are individually placed and recolored to make this mural of a koi carper in front of our Lost Aquarium attraction. And I think this also fits perfectly with the Haya sushi restaurant all the way over on this side. And I also did some other experimenting with those murals and the pixel art, like the Lost Aquarium sign over here and a small sign over here for a shop, but that will be used later when I'm going to create this this middle block section over here. So we got the Haya Sushi shop stand over here. We got the large mural over on this side with the pixel art. And I think I'm going to share this one on the workshop as well. Just some covering for the facades over here. And then eventually the entrance for the Lost Aquarium over on this side. And like I said, just some small toilets over here beneath our Space Institute. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I just wanted to create a outer space adventure for this Lost Aquarium ride, and what I also wanted to try is to make you not have any idea of what attraction you're going in and what kind of environment is behind this facade. So when you would be able, or when you would be in this park, let's just go ahead and do this. So you have, in this case, you have no idea what's going on in the backside of these facades until you actually go and ride this Lost Aquarium attraction. Like I said, still some work to do for this middle block over here, but so happy with all the things that I put into this facade, with all the screens, and all the way in the back over there, those large vents actually blowing out some smoke over there. Now, as you can see over here, we got a viewing point for the coaster. Let's just go ahead and check that one out, because you got a, if you don't want to ride this this coaster, you got a nice viewing point of the things going on in the backside of this facade. And you can actually see the coaster running by. There it goes. So just a small detail I added into these facades, or into this facade. Then we got the entrance for the Lost Aquarium. And now the hardest thing for these murals and these pixel arts were to not make it shine all bright in nighttime. So therefore I had to use many darker colors, and that's why maybe at daytime it's a little bit hard to see what actually is written on those pixel art murals, but at nighttime it looks amazing. Before we're going to enter this queue, I'm just going to show the Haya Sushi shop over here in front of our koi carper mural, and also with the Lost Aquarium attraction with the first uphill lift over on that side. Now let's just go ahead and ride the Lost Aquarium attraction before we're going to switch to nighttime. Now just a simple cue for this one, just to create the illusion that you're maybe underwater before you're actually entering the attraction. And over here I thought it was exactly 100 of these lights, just to give the illusion that you're underwater, and they provide as bubbles. And they actually, let's go ahead and start get in the attraction. They changed to light purple, almost pink, when you travel through this station for the second time, because all of the rest of the environment on the back of the facade, so the attraction is also pink purple. So second time we'll go through the station, and now you can notice that it's changed color. And then when you should head back into the station, it turns to white again. So there you have it for the daytime POV of our coaster. Now, like I said, I still need to work on the exit, because this will be reserved for the shop where you can buy your onboard photos. So let's just go ahead and switch to nighttime to see how this looks at nighttime. And I think I found a small error in the game, or maybe it's just because I added in too much lighting. First of all, the huge, almost 2,008 pieces of lights over here with the koi carper in it. I'm not quite sure if it's a koi carper in English, but in Hollow we say it's a koi carper. And then the Lost Aquarium sign over here. Now I did notice that when you put so many lights together, and you actually want to put some other lighting in front of this, just to make sure that the environment in front of the mural is also nicely lit up, it kind of glitches, because when I put on my flashlight, you can see it does have some trouble with all the lighting in front of it. So it's in some way it just blocks off everything in the surroundings of this mural, and that counts for this one as well, and also for this one over here. So I wasn't able to add that much lighting in front of this mural, but I'm still happy with the way it turned out. And I think it's a nice addition to this area. Also, when you would be when you are walking in from this area over here, you get the Haya Sushi restaurant, and I think it's a nice backdrop for this Haya Sushi restaurant as well, especially when you would be sitting inside this Haya Sushi restaurant over here, just like that. Yeah, as you can see over here, the lighting in this one is much more easier, because I did not have any murals over on this side. Now let's just one more time go ahead and ride this this coaster in nighttime. And one thing I do like when riding this, you can see it over here. So I put some lights inside over here, and it's having so much trouble processing all that light. So those murals are, they look amazing, but they do actually are kind of glitchy. So the most favorite thing of this ride at nighttime is that when you go halfway through, you get the nice uphill. You can see the moon in its full glory, and that's probably my favorite part of this coaster. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit over here. Yep, there we go. maybe it's just a little bit off the realism, but I like it. Mostly the part where you go underground with the bubbles. That's probably not that realistic, but you know what? You can create whatever you want in this game. So and we're back at the station again. So yeah, there you have it for the Lost Aquarium attraction. Like I said, a lot of work in this facade, still a lot of work to do in the Neon District area, but I'm so proud and I'm so happy with this attraction, and I can't wait to show you guys more for this Neon District area. So thank you for watching. Please let me know what you think of this area. Leave a like if you like it, and I hope to see you guys very soon in part 9 of Willow Grove. So stay safe, bye bye.